The cast of BBC Breakfast have undergone some serious transformations since their teenage years. Whilst fans are used to waking up to them each morning on the big red sofa, they would be forgiven for failing to identify them from their older snaps. Let's take a look at the major transformations of the morning TV favourites. Naga has become arguably BBC Breakfast's most well-known name and was recently revealed to be banking more than her co-stars as the show's top earner. Whilst these days she sports a very cropped hair look, in throwback pics to her teenage years, Naga could be seen with more voluminous locks. As a fresh-faced teen, she had curly hair that sat just above her shoulders. Now 49, Naga previously opened up about her childhood when she appeared as a guest on Rod Gilbert's TV show. Although she admitted she was straight-A student, a rude mistake saw her expelled from school. Naga recalled, "It was the last day of school and it's when you cut loose and you all sign each other's shirts on the last day of school. We would draw pictures, so, I got expelled for," she interrupted herself to confirm that the shirt in question she still does own as she went on, "we'd draw big penises and boobs and periods on the shirts." The audience laughed as host Rod was taken aback as he jokingly said, "We were all obsessed with drawing CK and bar S when we were teenagers." Nina Warhurst. Mum of three, Nina has made a name for herself as being BBC Breakfast's go-to stand-in host. However, fans will be shocked to learn that her first TV appearance was on a popular BBC drama way back in 1997 and she looked totally different. A then budding actress, she played the small role of teenage Lisa Davis on the show's Christmas special. She later went on to appear in Heartbeat the following year and Butterfly Collectors in 1999. Nina isn't the only one to have a TV soap connection from her younger days, with John Kay having also found himself on a rather famous TV set. Aged in his 20s, the BBC star looked worlds away from his current self with a cheeky chappy look in a throwback snap he uploaded to X. He revealed it was taken during his backpacking days in Melbourne, where he found himself wandering onto neighbours Ramsay Street. John said of the snap, "This is me backpacking in Melbourne 25 years ago and bumping into the actual Kennedys filming on the actual Ramsay Street." He began working for the Beeb around this time with a role on BBC Radio Bristol. At 20 years old, Sally was already hard at work hoping to achieve her journalism dreams. In a throwback snap, the fresh-faced star could be seen working on her first ever sports report after being sent to cover the Tour de France. She rocked a big blue jumper and kept her hair in an updo as she travelled on public transport after getting to work. Sally worked in sports reporting for many years before taking up hosting roles on BBC Radio Merseyside and BBC North West Tonight. She was soon chosen to be Louise Minchin's stand-in on BBC Breakfast and went on to be hired as her full-time replacement when she quit in 2021. Everyone's favourite weather woman Carol Kirkwood looks totally different with darker hair in a classic snap from the 1980s. In the picture, her brunette locks could be seen protruding through a red headband. Carol has been the longest-serving member of the BBC Breakfast team, having brought weather updates since 1998. The star is still found hosting on the show to this day and celebrated marrying her partner Steve earlier this year.